Hey, kia ora whānau, we're just going to go for a walk around the site and see what everyone's up to today. Head into the Freedom Village.
I've got my way to the corner.
Morena. We look like we've had the main music tent here, the marquee has been packed up. All these tents are still here, nobody's moved. Plenty of tents up here. And then we're just coming up to Papahone's tent up here, his food kitchen. Yep, Mousy, that particular gazebo had packed up. But we'll investigate around and see what our site's looking like this morning. Right. Oh, we're definitely prepping the kai. We've got some chicken pieces there. Looks like some spinach. Breadcrumbs for some stuffing maybe. Mince? Hey, can't play. I won't say no, matua. Kia ora. Oh, hold on. Are there onions in it? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there is? Okay, no. Food intolerances. Thank you, though. If I eat those onions, it'll definitely put an end to today's live stream, so we won't go there. The Hare Krishna food tent. Obviously, the breakfast run is finished. The Hauora Wellness Centre. I've been getting a lot of treatment here for my tension headaches. They've been really helpful. We're not going to perv in at the people receiving treatment at the moment, but I can see people on the treatment beds receiving some help.
What?
Chalk drawings down there. Lots of the tamariki have been into the chalk drawings. Oh, the kids are still loving this basketball hoop. Yesterday when we came around, we saw the tamariki had been donated a whole lot of skateboards from Backdoor. Shout out Backdoor, kia ora. And they've got the skate ramp in here. Can't see anybody using it right now, but I'm sure that'll be put to good use today. That's a good point. I just overheard someone saying that they're putting a couple of the bigger gazebos down just because it's quite windy here today. So that could be a reason. Oh wow. That's a beautiful po right there. Let's just get in here, have a look. Yeah, beautiful. Some more carving here. Wow, that's pretty cool. Got someone doing, sorry whānau, I don't do yoga or Pilates or anything, so I couldn't tell you what he's doing, but looks like some sort of stretch. Our freedom wall here. Lots of messages here. Yeah, really good. Lots of positive messages. There's a few, there's bad apples in every group. So I won't deny that there are some messages here that, aren't so great. I can't see one right now, but I know they're here somewhere. Are we living or existing? Understand that there's a difference. Paipaya Sports. My girl has a heart rate of 155 when she's asleep. Okay, that's scary. The mandates aren't strong, but the kids are. Where is our freedom? Freedom over fear. That seems to be a bit of a motto that's going around. Oh, earlier last week we saw this beautiful black hand, and it was going up to a sparrow of some sort up here. It's been drawn over, but that was a really cool drawing. God of freedom. Jacinda will Drumble? Oh, sorry, I'm trying my best to read this. I spread missing information. Don't know what that is. Just breathe. Yeah, that's really important to remember here. Kotahi tangata, one people. Love conquers all. Mega, which we know refers to make Adun go away. What does that say? Love that. Sorry, I don't even know if it's English. Brick by brick, this is coming down. Two tiers of society, sad face. Why would I want my family to take a so-called vaccine that has been found to contain graphene oxide and mRNA to change DNA? A jab that has been found to cause blood clots, irreparable problems, heart problems, and death by patent. Sorry. Why would I want my family to become dead walking? Why would I want my children to take a jab that can cause erratic blood pressure and heart rate, memory loss, headaches and dizziness, seizures, tics and incontinence when there are natural remedies proven to work? Why is the government suppressing info? Oh man. Oh, that's a beautiful love. Kingston Raglan. Berlin Wall. Ooh, that's, yeah. Kids here enjoying this basketball hoop. Good on them. Got a husky there. So many things to walk around and look at. Right, let's go head up towards the main stage and see what's happening up there. What's that? What's that sign? We don't do stupid. Mandate. I did see an interesting sign the other day. It gave me a bit of a giggle. As with a lot of things here, I'm not sure whether to laugh or cry, but her particular sign said something about she's gay or she's a lesbian and she's never wanted a mandate. So I thought that was interesting. What does it say? Your feelings matter. Oh, so the loudspeakers are going off at Parliament at the moment. The crowd is clapping and cheering and drowning out what Trevor Mallard is putting out over the loudspeakers again. That's a very common occurrence here. So it sounds like the same message that he's been blasting regularly all day, every day here at Parliament, just about if you're camping on Parliament grounds you are trespassing. I think the people are beyond being asked to leave. It's not going to happen. Oh, so many cute kitty.
You want to go?
The air feels quite calm here, quite gentle, quite peaceful.
What's that?
Someone in a mask right here, just moving through the crowd quite happily. Nobody is spitting on him or approaching him in any way. He's not having abuse hurled at him, just pointing that out, whānau. And this is right up front and centre of the protest. Oh, Chico. Sorry, I just got whacked by someone's bag. Kia ora Kazi Sarah, thank you for your message. I appreciate it.
It's like 2 hours.
This is the Kaumatua tent, or one of the Kaumatua tent. We were told in this morning's live there is an older lady here somewhere with a big white hat, short dark hair that I wouldn't mind speaking to, but I can't see her in here at the moment, so we'll keep going. Got a solar panel over here. Looks like it's wired into this particular gazebo here. They must be using it for camp lights and charging and whatnot. Here's Freedom Forest again. Freedom Forest is where we've got the punga plants down in the ground, and we've got our One Freedom Hill mailbox with our book in it that is containing all the memories, people leaving messages. Just a little look in there. Kia ora, my name is Jamie Wharekawa, and unfortunately tonight is my last night here in beautiful Freedomville. Sad face. I've enjoyed the last 10 days. I've been here meeting and forming all these amazing relationships with members of the hui, I'm not sure. I will never forget any of you. Thanks every single one of you for making me feel like I belong again. The last 2 years have felt very lonely, and thanks to you all I don't feel so lonely anymore. I love each and every one of you. Stay strong, keep fighting. You will always be in my heart. Jamie. Beautiful. Let's see what else there is. It's been a real journey getting, but telling you it's worth it would be an understatement. Hiya, my name is Sophia. It's day 2 of me being at Parliament. Tomorrow will be my first night's stay. It's so lovely being surrounded by such kind, warm, like-minded people. Kapai. Tujacinda. I lost my job because of a jab, because of an apparent pandemic. This is not okay. Stand down, all of you. Yeah, so it looks like these messages were left yesterday. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, that's when the world will know peace. Oh, beautiful. Right. Vanessa, yes. I thought that maybe turning my camera to landscape mode would help get better vision in my live, so I'm glad it's going good. Oh, thanks Vanessa, I've just read the rest of your message. I appreciate that support. Sorry you had to leave and go home. What have we got here? So this is where the midwives have sort of set up camp. We've got a lot of midwives here that have been mandated out of work, or have been affected by the mandates in some way, and they are encouraging anybody who has been affected in their work to write in and share your story. So if you can go to the Telegram or Facebook page called Dear NZMPs, please share your story of how the mandates have affected your line of work. Police up the front line here seem pretty calm. They seem to have low numbers out here. Nothing over the top, so that's cool. Better to trust and take refuge in the Lord than to put confidence in man. Okay.
Do you know what I believe the biggest problem is?
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
The Bible's saying.
Excuse me. Okay, here's one of the main function tents. It looks like they may have packed down last night and they haven't set up again yet today. But we'll come back here a bit later. We've got some filming crew here. I'm not sure where this media crew is from. Where are you guys from, brother?
Radio New Zealand.
Radio
Checkpoint
New Zealand.
show, yeah.
Checkpoint.
So
Kia
we're a
ora.
visual show and radio. We're like multimedia. So.
Awesome. Okay, if anyone wants to catch them, we know who they are now. Okay, over here is the Supplies and Admin tent. Okay. Right, I see. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort my stabilizer. There we go. Okay. Where are we going? Alright, sorry guys, I'm just going to put my camera down for just a sec. It looks like my stabilizer is playing up a little bit, so we'll just see what's going on. Sorry, brother. What's going on here? Okay, alright, it looks like we're back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, whānau. Okay, so, admin tent here. And we'll just update what supplies they're after at the moment. They're asking that people please keep reusing their water bottles. We need permanent markers, shampoo, conditioner, a very large whiteboard, gas cans, those little cans. But windy here. 20 litre water jugs, extra large toilet rolls like those industrial ones. If you've got a parking ticket, bring it here. They'll help you get that sorted. Really need a generator. If anyone knows of someone with a generator, could really do with that.
There was 2 up there on the church on the weekend.
There's dog food down here. We've got, looks like lots of whānau are busy here. If you've got skills, if you've got some skills you'd like to share down here at Parliament, come down to the admin tent and register your skills. If you're a plumber, electrician, ex-police officer, anything, come and register your skills. Now, let's head down here. We've had a lot of these year right signs pop up. Can't get any more truthful than that. Okay, so closed till after a meeting at the main stage at 10 AM. Well, we just came past the main stage and I didn't see a meeting going down unless it was being held behind somewhere. These crosses weren't here yesterday, so these are obviously oh wow, I'm just reading some of them. These are obviously in memorial of those that have been affected. So we've got a cross here that was obviously a stillborn baby. Wonderful friend, someone had a heart attack. Vaccine injury. Glenys Rhodes passed away following second jab, 18th of September last year. We love you, Mum. There's a say band from Tangi. Yep. Miscarriage, COVID. Ian, 76, septicemia, kidney failure, died July 20th after second vax. Derek died in August 2020, hemorrhage after second injection. Ian White from Tapanui in the South Island. What does that say? Rest home residents. Betty Kelsey, Michael Wood, John Hare. Danny B. AstraZeneca. Sue Whare died on the 31st of January this year. She was vaxxed without consent. I don't profess to know the story of Sue Whare, but if anyone else does, please share it. Rest in peace, Val, who died in July. What does that say? So Jenny B, AstraZeneca, 2 brain aneurysm. Wow. Free to choose, no more mandates. Okay. Up here we've had someone storing stuff up in the tree there, which I've always thought was pretty cool when I walked past, seeing it hanging there. Oh my god, you guys. We have a bird. I have not seen a bird here yet, so I'm going to go and say hi and see if we can have a look. Hi, I've just noticed your bird. I'm live streaming. I won't put any of you on camera if you don't want to be on camera. Let me know now. All good? Can I bring the people in to have a look at the bird? Oh my god. Look what we found, guys. We're always finding new stuff every day here. It's so much fun. Check out the sky. Rizo.
Yeah.
Oh, kia ora, Rizo. And you were gorgeous, sweet baby.
Wow.
Oh, I hope the kids spotted him.
Yeah, heaps.
Of course. Yeah. How long have you guys been here?
I think in 9 days.
I've seen you a few times. I know I've seen you. Since Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's good. This is
Yeah?
a little travel case.
Oh, I was wondering if that was a travel cage.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys. Yeah. It's one of those ones that sometimes you see people like carrying cats in.
They're way too small for cats.
Right?
But for a bird, it's a good size.
Yeah. Did you guys manage to stay away from the drama this morning?
Yeah, we booked a hotel room for 2 nights because we've been here. Well, I've been here for as Morty said, 9 days. And
Yeah.
having been woken up at 4 o'clock in the morning with those police, it's like
2 mornings in a row, right?
Needed some proper sleep.
Hard.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So yeah, glad I'm well slept, had a shower, feeling fresh again.
Yeah.
Life's good.
Right. Even when you're in the middle of the biggest protest in New Zealand.
Exactly.
How long are you guys staying down here, do you think?
Plan to be here till the end.
It's over, yeah.
Yes. Hard out, guys. So you're heading away to a motel tonight for a couple of nights,
Yeah, we
is
hit
that
the
right?
hotel last night and we've got it again tonight and then probably back in the tent again. But we've always got one person usually staying in our tent.
Awesome. Just keep an eye on things and whatnot. And where are you guys from, sorry?
Canterbury.
Christchurch, Canterbury. Awesome. Representing. So cool. Have you seen any other farm animals around apart from the goat?
A goat.
Seen the goat?
I've seen a
A
chicken.
bunny here?
I haven't seen a bunny. Yeah,
A
I've seen
cat? I've heard reports of the chicken, but I don't know where it is.
No, I haven't seen the
I
chicken
think the
for a few
chicken
days
could be
now.
gone now.
Yeah. But is the
A little
goat
girl
still
was,
here?
Like, holding it with a basket. The chicken
Oh,
was in the
that
basket.
is so cute.
Yeah.
Lots of dogs.
Is the goat still here? Last I saw it was in a
would be
tent.
still here. I'm just not
Yeah, from what I've
Yeah.
seen, it was coming out for like the weekend. The first weekend we got here, it got
Yeah.
a little bit sick. So
I
they
think
took
it came
home.
from Bluff. I think it came from Bluff.
Yeah, I interviewed the owner and he said he'd come from down south somewhere and he
cool.
brought it over on the ferry and everything. Bloody cool, man. Dedication to the pet goat. Yeah. Anyway, we'll leave you guys there. If you want to follow any of my live streams and interviews, I'm Zeb Jackson Live.
Awesome.
Zeb Jackson Live. Kia ora. ZDB. Oh, man, that is so cool. Bloody bird. But as I said, I would not be surprised by anything that goes down at this point. I can see people have been cracking into the aloe vera since it arrived yesterday. So that's cool, it's being used. Our first aid tent, I'm actually going to pick up a little bit more vitamin C because I've just about run out of the vitamin C they gave me. We'll just put this down though because we don't want to show people getting treated.
Yeah, and it's going to come down all over this.
Oh, over there, thank you so much. Alright, so they've shifted the vitamin C powder over here. So it looks like we can grab some from here. Someone's grabbing some at the moment.
And then I'll put some of the garlic.
Looks like we've got all sorts of vitamins and tablets and things. So people are looking after themselves here.
So just go.
Yeah, gargle it.
And does this explain why people aren't dropping dead around the place? Does this explain why we don't have body bags here after 15 days of protesting in close proximity without masks? Hey Susie, yeah, I thought that's a really cool date too, eh? You're the first one who's picked up on it on my feed. Just waiting for these guys to finish so I can get some vitamin C powder for my smoothies. Here's my smoothies attached to my bag here. Yep. And that's just full of blueberries, strawberries, silver beet, an egg, yogurt, almond milk, vitamin C powder and slippery elm powder. What's this? Sodium ascorbate or vitamin C? Thank you! Alright, so I cannot see anything that I can scoop some vitamin C powder into, so I'll just wait for someone to come back and help me. Got some Cold Easy lozenges. What's this? Organic zinc. And we've got Daily Health Probiotica. Go B Complex. What's that? Vitamin D3. Vitamin D3. Vitamin C. Alright, very cool. Also got a whole lot of kids gummies, so all the kids are looked after with their vitamin C and the zinc. I've got some here, vitamin C chewables. Hello, I'm just after some more vitamin C powder, please. I've just about run out.
One of these?
Yep, that's one of those daily, eh?
Yes.
Last time I got an envelope with some for a few days worth, or is that finished?
We've only got... No.
No, that's okay.
But you're welcome to come back tomorrow.
Yep, I'm here every day, so that's all good. Thank you so much. Alright, so it looks like instead of handing out powder now, I've got one of these sachets, high dose vitamin C sachet. So I'll throw that in my smoothie tomorrow morning. Another one of the Komatua tents, just for anyone to sit, have a rest. Looks like someone is now speaking up at the main stage, so we'll go and see what's happening. Oh, this is our famous frisbee dog. This dog is obsessed with frisbees. Oh, and there you go, there's the frisbee. He's just waiting. Betty.
Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadam Tikam.
You did really good.
He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho.
So we've obviously got Hare Krishna up there at the moment. Sorry, brother. Just gonna get a little bit closer up here.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The name of the Lord is a strong and mighty tower. The righteous run into the name of the Lord. From the rising of the sun until the going down, the name of the Lord is to be praised. Hare Krishna.
Tēnā koutou ngā kai karakia mō te ata nei. It's beautiful that we can start our day with different karakia from different faiths and beliefs. And if I look around, I see that we're all being represented here. So I just want to acknowledge how far we've come with all of our differences, with our different religions and beliefs and stories and groups that we're representing. And here we are. Day 15, whānau, give yourselves a big love for being here. I just want to acknowledge everyone for being here. Please put your hands up if you've just arrived today and this is day one for you. There's a few there. Give them some love, please. Thank you for showing up. Put your hand up if you've been here since day one. Whoa, make some noise. Show some love to these girls.
Thank you.
Much respect. And anyone else who's been here either from day one or just today, you're all here for the same reason, for unity, for freedom, for peace, and for bringing change into this world, into this country that we care so much about. So thank you for being here. Thank you for staying strong, whānau. Was anybody on site and got woken up a bit abruptly this morning? Okay, so the karakia that we've been doing is to help settle our nervous system, because that's a bit of a rough way to start the day, eh? Not very polite. But we're still here, and I just want to thank everybody that was peaceful this morning. I stood along the lines and I heard some whānau sharing some really loving, thought-provoking words to our peace officers and encouraging them to do their job properly, which is to look after the people, not to serve a corrupt corporation. So thank you for your peace in the face of big, scary, mask-wearing, shield-holding people. Yeah, so much respect. Give yourself some love, please. Bye-bye. So we're all here, whānau, we're all together, and I want to acknowledge that we're still standing, and I want to acknowledge our endurance, I want to acknowledge our strength, and the fact that we've been peaceful through all of this. That's very amazing, because they've been trying to stir us up, they've been trying to agitate us, but we're keeping to the kaupapa of peace, we're keeping to the kaupapa of unity, keeping to the kaupapa of aroha. So thank you. So we're going to sing a waiata to unify us. And we've got a few specialists around. Does anybody know the actions for Tū Tira Mai Ngā Iwi? We got any of those people here? Oh. Oh wait, we've got a whai over here. Nera, kōtio. Come on then. She looks like she could be maybe 5, 6 years old, and she's putting her hand up. By the way, whānau, this is open for all to speak today, so if you want to get up and share your story, share your inspiration, share a waiata or a karakia, or share a poem that will inspire us, there's a list over there. If you go see Justine, who's waving her hand up in the air, and you can get your name on the list over there, so we can all share our voices today. Everybody say kia ora, Ocean. Okay. Okay, so whānau, we're going to do a waiata aringa, which means we're going to do the song and we're going to do the actions. It's a really good way to learn, it's a good way to unify, it's a good way to lift our vibration, because we're here to keep our vibration nice and high. Awesome. It's okay if you've never done it before, it's okay if you've got a different version. And we're going to sing it 4 times. Now, when we get to the owe, I just want to acknowledge the men. Men, it is so good to have your protective warrior energy here, your peaceful warrior energy here. Thank you for showing up, men. Thank you for looking after our children. Thank you for looking after our women. Thank you, brothers. So I want to hear the huge, deep owe when we get to the owe part. That's how we can show up. Hope wai wai takahia. Tū tira mai, owe. Tū tira mai ngā iwi, owe. Kato kato e. Kapai. Tū tira mai ngā iwi, owe. Te maramatanga, me te tahira. Tātou, tātou. Two more times. Kia kaha. Tu tira mai ngā iwi. Tātou, tātou. Sing it out to all of Aotearoa. Tira mai ngā iwi. Tātou, tātou. Maia. Maia te maramatanga. Me te aroha. E ngā iwi kia tapatahi. Kia patahira. Tātou, tātou. One more. Here we go. Tu tira mai ngā iwi. Tātou, tātou. Woo, hula mai. Tu tira mai ngā iwi. Tātou, tātou. Haia. Haia te maramatanga. He te aroha. E ngā iwi kia tapatahi. Kia patahira. Tātou, tātou e. Tātou e. Tātou, tātou. Pupuli kia kia mai. Hiti au e. Bagi bagi mai. Oh, some chocolates for Ocean. Can't buy Ocean. Bagi bagi for Ocean. Kapai. Kapai whānau. So whānau, today we're focusing on our vibration. On our own vibration and the vibration of our whānau around us, because there's been lots of pressure, lots of stress, lots of agitation. A lot of us are tired. So the best thing we can do is look after ourselves, eat healthy, get some vitamins into us. You can go to the medical centre over there. They've got lots of supplements to keep us healthy, keep us strong, so we can stay healthy and strong. And then take your smiles around. I'm seeing so many familiar faces now, so whenever you pass anybody, make sure you reach out with your smile and say, kia ora, my friend, kia ora whānau, and keep lifting the vibration of everybody. Okay? There's a vibrational thing going here. And remember, grace and evil cannot coexist. And there's evil coming from behind us, from around us, from the different towers that are emitting things. We need to be in grace with all of our thoughts, all of our words, all of our actions. Not just to the friendly faces here, but maybe there'll be some agitators walking around. Maybe whānau on their way to work with their masks. Send our love to them as well. And be representatives of this movement and remind them that we're here in peace. Can we start with the api api? Everybody say api api. Api api is the Māori word for hug. Can we turn to the people around us and have an api api and say, I love you. Beautiful. Now turn to another beautiful being and say, I love you. And turn to someone else. Reach out to someone else, make eye contact, say, I love you. And one more for now, turn to one more being, reach out and say, I love you. Beautiful energy. Remember, we are in control of our energy. There is a revolution going on. It is a time of prophecies, and we are the ones we've been waiting for. We're all leaders here, whānau. Next, I want to make some noise for our amazing crew on security. Please give some love to our security, whānau. They've been working hard. They're always open for more volunteers. So if you've just arrived and you're clear and you're sharp, which we should all be, because there's no drinking, there's no alcohol, there's no drugs here. So if you're here and you want to offer your services, security is one place you can go. Another one, take your services to the cooking crew. They're working really long hours there. Or just go to the admin tent and say, what can I do to support? but there's always mahi to be done. There's no passengers on our waka. We're all paddling this waka together towards freedom, towards our rights. Okay, I'm going to introduce a sister here who's going to tell us a little bit what's going on around us. Now, whānau, it's really important that we are aware what we're dealing with. We're prepared for what we might have to respond to, but it's really important that we don't get carried away and excited and wound up or stressed out. So the sister's just got a little bit of kōrero to share and then some good vibes.
Kia ora whānau. Who has currently got a headache or an ache somewhere in their body? That is from the audio weapons that are coming out of here. So the cancelling out frequency, I'm going to play for a few minutes. Problems are now. So the cancelling frequency, write it down. You can play it. It's on YouTube. 8432 hertz frequency. So Adam Jackson, brother that's been here, got a video that went viral on Facebook. Watch that. That explains it way better. But 432 hertz on YouTube will make you feel so much better, even a couple of minutes listening to it.
As you guys at home know, I have been absolutely struggling with headaches every single day. So I'll definitely be looking up this frequency YouTube clip. Feel my headache easing as we speak. Sorry, Fano, trying not to swing around too much.
manifesting the world we want to create, visualizing the lives we want to live, co-creating the world that we want to live in and bring up our children in, remembering that we have the power to manifest. And rather than pushing up against things that don't work and don't serve us, let's reach beyond that with our imaginations. Let's reach beyond that, picture the world, picture our lives, picture our freedoms being there for us, picture our rights being upheld. That's what we're here for, partner. We're not here to push against. We're not here to resist. We're here to co-create. And with this love energy that we have, we can co-create all that we choose, all that we deserve to have. Staying in our hearts, breathing when we get stressed, hugging others who look like they need a hug after we ask for permission.
Yes, consent is always good, isn't it, whānau?
Because we're all about consent around here. So whānau, today the mic is going to be available for people that want to speak. They put their name on the list over there. You're all welcome. Now I just want you to acknowledge that we are in a freedom village here. This is where freedom comes together. This is where we all come together. And some of these speakers are going to be really inspiring. Some of their kōrero is going to really resonate. Some of it won't. And that's what we do in a village. We learn to tolerate. We learn to have empathy. We learn to give space for people's voices. So I just really encourage you to be in empathy today and compassion for any speakers that are speaking from their hearts, sharing their stories, letting their healing come through, even if it's not in line with your beliefs or how you see things need to be. Can we all be like that for our speakers today? Kia ora. It's really important. Because apart from being here to make sure that these mandates are lifted and more, we're also here to heal. Because there's been so much hurt, so much pain, so much loss. So there's been so much healing, and a big part of healing is sharing and being heard and being understood. Hapai. Alright. So, thank you for being here. Our next speaker is a man I have a lot of respect for. He's definitely speaking against the flow, against the mainstream narrative. I'd like to invite our brother Matt King up onto stage. Make some noise for Matt King, please.
Kia ora everyone, there's my brother from another mother, Machu. So, hey look, it's really lovely to be here with you guys. I came down in that first wave when the rains, the storm hit, and the real true hardcore were here putting their first few tents up. And I came here just the day after that horrible day of arresting that happened. And I can tell you that broke my heart seeing that happening. So I want to give you just my perspective, and I want to tell you that I'm not here being paid by anyone or pushing any barrow. I'm here, Matt King from Northland, just a farmer, supporting you people and the kaupapa that's going on here. I want to say that I want to pass a message of peace, and I've heard lots of that during this whole 2 weeks, and I'm really encourage you to do that. The ruling class up there are so out of touch, and those comments about this being a river of filth and we're anti-Semites and Islamophobes and all that rubbish just shows how out of touch that they really are, because I've been here, I've spent about 3 days here talking to everyone, and I see a lot of new faces, so there's been a turnover of people, but you're all the same, you're all good Kiwis with a brain in your head, with some critical thinking, and you understand what's going on, and so I really appreciate that you've all turned out here. I want to acknowledge the people that got arrested on the first day, because that was a momentous moment for us, is that they held the line peacefully. I want to also say to you that I used to be a policeman, and I have a son that's in the job. I know there are policemen that came down from up north that are anti the mandates, but they are doing their job on the other side, but they are dead against the mandate. So I can tell you that's a fact. our message is that we are not wanting to fight with the men and women in blue over there. Our beef is with the ruling class. And I used to be an MP. I was in opposition, I was an MP. So I've got an experience of what it was like inside there. There are some good people in there, trust me. But what I want to say to you is, like, for example, there's a policeman that came down from up north. He came down on his days off. He has a particular set of skills, and he worked in the food catering area. He drove down through the night, worked about 12, 14 hours solid, told no one who he was, had a couple of hours sleep, and then drove home again. So that's a fact. That's what's happening. Okay? Those people over there, and the men and women in blue, are the same people that when you call 111 and they come to your rescue. So I really want to say to you, the peacefulness that I have seen, I've seen the odd skirmish, but the peacefulness that I have seen, I want to encourage that. As far as I'm concerned, we've already won this. Regardless of what happens, we have won this. I have never seen a protest like this, a peaceful protest by so many awesome, true blue, hard-working, lovely Kiwis. I've never seen it. I can tell you that the police, their tactics, they're closing in. I get that. What we do is we just avoid getting arrested, avoid the rumbles with them, do what you have to do, but just avoid all that because they are just doing their job. They'll eventually probably start encircling us. There's probably undercovers amongst you there. Don't worry about it, okay? Just don't worry about it. What I'm saying to you is they're just doing their job and they're using their tactics. We don't want to fight them. We've made our point. And I'm not saying go home. I'm just saying we have won this already. If I ever thought of a reason, a cause to fight for, it's body autonomy and our own basic human rights. So we are on the right side of this. I'm the spokesman for the police and defence force staff that are taking a judicial review to the High Court. It was heard last week on Tuesday. The judges reserved the decision. He's going to make a ruling inside the next month. And when he does, if it goes in our favour, then that's a precedent that will be set. But what I always say to you is we do have hope. We are on the right side of this. Keep up the good fight. It's awesome to be here, and I encourage you all. Thank you very much.
Good man. Beautiful kōrero. And once again, thank you to our whānau for being peaceful this morning on the front lines. We don't need to push back. We don't need to throw anything. We just need to be peaceful. But it was lovely to hear. Some of the whānau got out of bed. Some had a cup of tea and they just stood there and they had a chat to those human beings on the other side of the line. So thank you for doing that. Speaking of which, can we turn our energy to our peace officers over here and say, kia ora, peace officers? Can we all say, we love you? We care for you. Thank you for looking after us. Thank you for following your oath to protect us. We care for your families. Thank you for caring for us. Give them a pagi pagi. Show them some love. It's really important that we stay in a forgiving place, even against those that arrested us or those that are trying to agitate us or infiltrate us or whatever. We need to stay in forgiveness, whānau. We don't have any hate in our heart. Remember, we're coming with grace. Next, I'd like to invite Wata. Is Wata around to speak? Halfway. Everybody say, kia ora Wata.
Hey people, kia ora. My name's Wata Keating. I come from the Ropio line and the Croker line. I'm a Moriori and I'm proud of that fact. Now, let me tell you all the history of our people. We got murdered, pure and simple. We got slaughtered because we were peaceful. We helped every hapu in this country and not one came to our aid. So I learned to forgive. I learned what eo mātua kore meant. I learned what wairotanga was, and I learned what it means to stand in my own tūranga waiwai. And until we do that, we are here for a purpose, but we are not kotahitanga yet. And why is that? I've had to eject one person and trespass them for setting off fireworks. I've had to deal with the security because he decided he'd come through here and write stuff up. The thing is, we need to forget those ones. But if you're going to be an agitator, I'll warn you, I'm here in peace. If you ain't, I'll throw you to the cops. Because you put every child here at risk. If you're standing on that front line under the influence of Waipiro, the thing that destroyed our people, get off it. Because you're not standing for our tamariki or our future. I am sick of these agitators. I'm sick of people that want to put all our children at risk. You're not putting yourselves at risk. You're putting our children at risk. Wake up. I whakapapa all the way back across this whenua. I stand here as an original, and I'm sick of the division. We want kotahitanga start getting it right. Eo, Wairua, tūranga waiwai. Sort your own out before you stand on that front line. If you want to fight the police, haere atu. If you want to get pissed on this whenua, you're disrespecting all our tupuna. Haere atu. If I catch you, I can make you one promise. I will trespass you from here because you put our children at risk. Wake up. We haven't won nothing yet, and you're acting like you're partying like it was victory. We haven't got that victory. We don't crack a can until we get that victory. And that victory is when the system's gone. The system that's never been held to account. That goes when the iwi goes. Because stuff have got in their place. They were invented by this system to negotiate for your whenua. If you want to stand in your power, get it right. Whānau and hapu. Nothing else matters. We are not here to party, we're here to do a job. Get on that, get on the kaupapa or haere atu. Is that clear enough for everyone?
Right, very strong message from the matua there. Here, guys, is the whiteboard that everyone's putting their names down to do speaking, and you can see right here, 245. Right, so tune in at 2:45 whānau. I will be up there on stage sharing a message from a beautiful wahine, a young wahine back in Hawke's Bay, who I've known for the last 10 years. She's certainly done her family proud, really excelling in her education, and she sent me a speech that she prepared, and she asked me to share it in some way or another, whether it be typed out on the page or anything. I have just taken that opportunity to put my name down to get up on that stage myself, and I will be sharing her kōrero with everybody here. music appreciation program. That sounds cool. Right, here we go. The Hare Krishnas, food for the soul. Breakfast 8:30, lunch 1, dinner 6 p.m. Chant and be happy. And there's the words to the Hare Krishna song they've been singing. You'll see they're full into food prep behind the window there, behind the curtain. Right. Now I'm just trying to remember where we were when we saw this goat last time. I believe we were somewhere around here. I'm just wondering if it's still around or if it's gone. It looks like the goat may have gone. Kia ora, grandmother. That was just Grandmother Arapata, who started off the Hauora clinic with all the osteopaths and miri-miri, reiki, etc. Right. Over here is the main food tent. We'll go see what's on offer this morning. Oh, speak of the devil, we were just looking for you. Hey buddy, what are you doing? We found him. So I believe this wee guy is only 3 months old, and he is doing his part by cleaning any crumbs off the ground and eating at the weeds. Oh, well done, matey. Kids are loving this guy. Right, we'll leave him to it. Right, the food tent here looks like they've packed up after breakfast. They're having a wee break. Although, as always, we've got sausages on there. Oh, no way. I wouldn't have guessed it was sausages. Bye. We've got heaps more sausages in here that have obviously been donated. Awesome. And here's our supplies tent again. Kia ora, kia ora. I found it. Thank you so much. I saw it sticking out of a lady's tent not far away, and I was like, whose is that? Because it's the latest one. It only came out not long ago. And she's like, I don't know, someone found it, rah rah. And I was like, it's mine.
Oh, that's so awesome.
I was so happy. Sorry guys, we're just chatting about how I found my stabiliser yesterday. Hey, yeah, gotta be. I've just come in to check on the wish list this morning. So it looks like mostly the same things as the last few days.
We got fire rice.
Yep, so dog biscuits, muesli bars, juice boxes, bacon, up and goes, lemons, large tins of baked beans, trays of water, Dettol spray, size XL gloves, fruits no apples please, and meat no sausages please. So kia ora whānau if you can support that in any way. Now there's the gentleman we saw getting treated for his arm earlier today. I just want to go and see how he managed to hurt that. We'll just see if he's happy to be on camera first. Mate, I'm live streaming to a number of people at the moment. Are you happy to be on camera? Can I ask you some questions? So I've just come across this man here. Yeah, we walked past you when you were in the medic tent earlier getting your sling sorted. But what did you do to your arm?
Well, I can't lift it up. I think it's only flesh, but all my ribs and that are sore too. So I did a bit right. I've got an ice pack on it, and I've got a couple of Panadols in there. So that's what you expect in a bloody thing like this, eh? There's always going to be some trouble.
Oh yeah. Well, first off, thank you so much for holding that front line. I heard it was absolutely crazy.
I wasn't holding the front line, I was filming it.
You were filming the front?
I was right against it, but I was filming it from the...
Oh, you were filming?
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sake, and you got caught up in it?
They just smashed into me, they didn't want to film it.
They being the police or the protesters?
Police.
The police smashed into you.
I was filming the bloke being smashed into the ground by them. It was brutal, it really was.
Someone got smashed into the ground?
Yeah, they were kneeling on him and everything and trying to mess. It's an absolute
Any particular reason they were kneeling on this gentleman?
Well, I think he was involved in the skirmish. It was quite a scrap actually. It was bloody,
Was this over
full
where
on.
the car went into the police?
Well, who was it?
Who
What
was it?
It came from the police.
It came from the other side, yeah.
Yeah.
It certainly didn't come from within the
No,
protesters.
it came from the police, you know.
Or the security anyway.
Eh?
Security, not the police maybe, but a security officer.
Well,
Yeah, who
something
knows?
happened, but the car came that way and then stopped right before the crowd.
Yeah.
And that's when the police, they had quite a line, I would say 50 to 100 maybe.
Police officers,
Police
yes.
officers with shields lined up on the footpath. They all just ran down and barged into the crowd. It was almost like it was totally stage managed. They barged into the crowd with their shields.
That's ridiculous, especially after we've heard from the Wellington Chief of Police that the police are only here to help de-escalate any situations. Well, that behaviour certainly was not de-escalating. Yeah. I'm just live streaming, I'll just tell you now. I won't show you on camera if you don't want to be. Are you okay to be on camera? Yeah? Yourself? Yes? Okay, ka pai.
They were pushing the police came in with their shield and pushed us.
So they brought the shields after the car went ploughing through the crowd?
They came racing down.
They were already around that end.
They were already around the corner.
And where Alan and Sue's van was, and shifted the block right where their van is. And then all of a sudden they disappeared up around the building, and they came running, charging at the people with shields. And I asked them, why do you want shields? Why do you have shields? And they said, someone threw poo at them.
Yeah, I was thinking that was the reason, because they didn't actually look like riot shields, they looked like protection shields.
They bent.
Yeah.
We shot them, they bent.
Oh, I
The
see.
cops themselves are causing the trouble.
Certainly.
They've got a whole lot of agitators in the crowd some of them have been exposed. We chased two out this morning who were seen to be being paid yesterday. Apparently it's on film of them getting money.
Oh, goodness sake. Why would they get money on site where everyone's filming?
Yeah, I know. Anyway, they chased them out and the whole crowd chased them down the road and got told to never come
Good
back.
job. Good job.
But there's plenty of them in here, you can see that, you know. So,
yeah.
But this is what you have to expect, you know. This
It's very
is
sad.
dirty at the moment.
Hey, well, thanks for the kōrero. I appreciate that. My name is Zeb Jackson. I'm streaming to Zeb Jackson Live on Facebook if you want to follow any of my interviews or daily streams. It is, and that's what this is all about. So that's what this is all about. Kia ora whānau.
I'm the president of the Outdoors and Freedom Party.
Really? President of the Outdoors and Freedom Party. Is that on Facebook?
Yeah.
Too much. Okay.
I'm with Sue Clay, you see. So Sue and I are real bloody targets for them now. That's what it's all about. I think that's what they're charging me over.
Stay strong, my friend. Stay safe.
Thank you so much.
Kia ora. Alright. Okay, so I'm glad we got to catch up with him. When we streamed live this morning, we walked past this medic tent here and we got a small glimpse of him receiving treatment for his arm. So that is okay, albeit a little bit sore. So here's the generators that are powering the food truck here, or the coffee truck I mean, and the other generator is powering the power station. It's just around here where people are recharging their phones and whatnot.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I work in a supermarket.
I call it Spaghetti Junction. And over here is our free coffee truck. So all the free coffees, all the whānau line up quite happily. Get your hot water and coffee and milk and add sugar over here. Can't wait. We've got some pears and apples here for anyone to help themselves too. And I heard that more snacks are on their way. They're just setting up the sausage sizzle line over here. I'm not sure if anyone is ever going to touch sausages again after this event, to be honest. We have just had sausages for Africa. Not that I'm complaining, this is really good kai. Very good kai. can see some chalk up there, King County Te Kuiti. Not sure what that is.
And I still have to pay rent up out of that too.
Drop around this car. No idea. Oh, actually, it looks like maybe it's to prevent towing. Kia ora, brother. It looks like maybe this drop is in there to prevent the wheels turning if it's towed. I'm only hazarding a guess. Please don't take my word as fact. I'm seeing what you guys are. Like some more whānau are camped down here. They've even got their own washing line. And over here is our rubbish collection area. As you know, since the concrete blocks have gone down, we have been struggling to get trucks in and out to remove the rubbish. Now this is by no fault of the protesters. This is on the police really. I mean, at least it's all in a big tidy pile, but we just can't get it out anymore. So if anyone can assist with that, I'm sure organisers would really appreciate it. Ooh, very windy, very windy. Now this is the only reference I've seen to Trump the whole time I've been here. There's been word in the media about Trump flags and whatnot, but that has been the only insignia referring to Trump that I have seen in this whole place. I have not seen a single flag, Trump flag. I actually googled it to see what it looks like to try and identify one, but no luck. If anyone at home knows where one is, I can go and try and point it out. These guys have absolutely covered their car in these freedom stickers.
They want the hiring this truck.
Yep. Wow. And it actually looks kind of cool. The car does look kind of cool. I like what they've done over here, just with the broken up stickers. But yeah. Wow. Yeah, they've done a good job here. Oh, yeah. I don't approve of posters and stickers and things that are referring to Jacinda's appearance. I don't think that's appropriate at all. But we've got all sorts of types here, and they're angry for their own reasons, and they're dealing with it in their own ways. Flying around. A recycling station over here. Cool. So while it looks like there may be a few less cars here, I don't think the number of tents has decreased at all. We obviously had a big influx over the weekend. That happens every weekend. People are off work, so they're coming down and they're spending the weekend. And then on Monday, we're sort of back to normal, back to our usual numbers. Anyway, guys, I've been streaming for an hour and 17 minutes now, so I'm going to stop, go and have a rest back at the bus here. You can see my dog here. My doggy is just waiting for me to come and say hello to her. So I'll go in and say hi to my doggy and have a coffee, and we'll be back a bit later. Don't forget, I'm going to be on the main stage at 2:45 sharing some beautiful words that were written by a friend, a young lady back in Hawke's Bay. So kia ora whānau, we'll see you a bit later.